Have you ever wondered how to build an instant relationship with a seller at a listing appointment? This skill is absolutely crucial, especially for internet leads or referrals, people you don't know. And it's actually kind of important for people you do know as well, but especially important for the people you don't know. So when I first started into real estate, I went onto a listing appointment. And this was from someone I had met at an open house, actually. And coincidentally, another agent from my office, from the brokers that I was with, she also presented. So it was her, myself, and another agent. I don't know who the other agent was, and I didn't really get the details, but I did find out what happened with the woman that was in my office. So here's what happened. I went and did the presentation. I went to the listing appointment, I knocked on the door, and the first thing I said to them was, show me your house and tell me everything about it. So they walked me room to room, and they were very eager to tell me all about it. The renovations they did, the repairs, why they chose a paint color, what this picture meant on the wall. They were so eager, they told me everything about it. And as we went through it, I only looked at things that I liked and things that I appreciated. Some of the things I had to really look, what can I find, what can I appreciate about this home? And as I did that, I told them, and I pointed out the things that I liked. But what I didn't point out were the things I didn't like. I noticed that the carpet was stained, and one of the rooms, the paint was real funky. It was a really kind of crazy color. And they explained to me why they did it. It was for their kid. And they were actually really proud about it. They had spent half of a Saturday painting this one wall in the kid's room. So anyway, but I didn't say I didn't like it. I didn't say it should be changed. I only pointed out the things that I really liked. Well, they said, where do we start? So I gave them the listing contract. They signed it, no problem. And then I asked, they had told me that this woman had already given a presentation. I asked why they chose to go with me. She said, well, the woman who came into our house and did a presentation, all she pointed out were things that needed to be changed for the house to sell. And so they kind of subconsciously were invalidated. This woman had actually said that they needed to change the paint color on the wall. And now they did need to change the paint color on the wall, but right then was not the time to bring that up. The time was only to build a good rapport and a good relationship. Well, this other listing agent, she didn't do that. And they didn't like her. They ended up, talking pretty badly about her. And this was a mega agent. This agent was phenomenal. She did lots of transactions. From there on out, every time I went into a listing appointment, I would say the same. I walk into the house, I'd say, show me the house and tell me everything about it. And every single seller loved that. And I would go through and I'd have a notebook and I would write down things that they'd say and the things they would tell me about the property. And I showed genuine care and genuine interest in their home. And I only remarked on things that I liked. Now, once we got under contract and it was time to start prepping the home to go onto the market, it was at that point I had to let them know very gently, hey, this bright neon purple, it's great for the kids' room. I know your kid loves it, but not every buyer is gonna want that color. So let's go, maybe look at going with something a little bit more neutral. And the carpet, yeah, the carpet looks awesome. I love it, but it's for a select people that have that taste. We want to market to the general masses. So whenever I did this, these clients always felt good about it. They didn't feel invalidated. They didn't feel like what their taste or their hard work was put down. Instead, they felt comfort and a bond with me, a friendship. So my suggestion to you is your next listing appointment, walk in, say, look, show me the house, tell me everything about it. And only remark on the things that you like. And then the two of you will have an agreement, you and the seller will have an agreement on the things. A lot of these things are very, very personal, like I said. And if you go in and you start putting them down, like I said, it's gonna knock them down a notch, and it's gonna knock your relationship with them down a notch. So try it out, guarantee it's going to be successful for you, and it's only gonna improve your relationship and help you get that signed listing agreement. Hope this helps.